I'm Steve Snyder. I'm the Enlist Field Specialist for Minnesota, North and South Dakota. I'd like to talk a little bit about today is the whole farm solution, how we're going to manage through the Enlist system if you're in a corn bean rotation. A lot of growers have been using the Enlist system, the Enlist One, the Enlist Duo on their E3 soybeans. They really like the system. They can build a good pre-program, good tank mix partners when they're using and getting very, very good weed control. The number one question, literally all winter last year, and at every grower meeting and plot tour I've had this summer, is they'll ask, okay, I really enjoy using the Enlist, the 2,4-D Enlist on the soybeans. I build my herbicide program around that system. Do I really want to use 2,4-D in corn? And how can I manage through that? And the answer is using multiple modes of action and following the Enlist weed control system. We've never recommended 2,4-D alone. We always want tank mix partners. We always want pre-emerge herbicides. We've always recommended that on the soybean side. We're going to do the same thing on the corn side. We talk about in the Enlist system on the soybeans, for instance, we're going to talk a pre-program out there that's going to have at least 2, and a lot of the good pre-programs now have 3 different modes of action that are effective on the weeds we're trying to control, whether it's Palmer, Amaranth, water hemp, kochia. We're using different modes of action pre. And then we come in post-emerge, and we're going to use Enlist One plus a tank mix partner, or 2 tank mix partners, and maybe a layered residual. These are additional modes of action on the soybean year that are controlling these challenging broadleaf weeds. We're going to do the same thing on corn. We're getting 3 to 4 or 5 modes of action on the bean year. We're going to do the same thing on the corn year. We're going to try to get, and we will get, 3 to 4 to 5 modes of action on the corn. We use a pre-emerge herbicide, maybe a group 15 with some other residuals. Come in post-emerge with the Enlist One or Enlist Duo herbicides, throw in the appropriate tank mix partner, and then we can get different 3 to 4 modes of action on the corn year. So you look at the whole farm, you're rotating corn beans, we're getting 6 to 7 different modes of action in any 2-year cycle. And that's the goal. Effective modes of action on the weeds you're trying to get and at different timings. That's how we're going to manage and not have the issue we had prior decades when we relied on one mode of action all the time. It's very challenging nowadays to get new modes of action developed and discovered, so it's very important that we manage the ones we have now very effectively. And using the whole farm management system and solution with the Enlist system, we can do that very, very well. I'm very confident we'll continue to get weed control and not contribute to more resistant weeds. So if you have any more questions concerning the whole farm solution and the Enlist system, please go to enlist.com.